Y'all both receive the same instruction. I expect you to protect yourself at all times, keep your punches up, and give me a good, clean break. Touch gloves and good luck.
It's great to want to be great. Floyd Mayweather believes he is, and many observers also believe that. Gatti wants to find out if he is.
In his last fight against James Leija, Arturo Gatti was throwing more than 40 jabs per round. Yesterday he told us, my jab is the key to the fight, but I'm not going to be jabbing Floyd to the head. You watch me jab him in the upper chest, on the shoulders, and particularly, I'm going to hit that front shoulder with my hook so many times, his arm's going to fall off. As for Mayweather, he's been fighting many of his recent fights up close in the pocket, where he's very hard to hit because of his elusiveness and very solid with that straight right hand, and you just saw him rake.
Yeah, got to start out with a jab good, but he's so much slower than Mayweather that it's hard for him to catch up with Mayweather. Mayweather hooked him off his jab already.
And the difference in hand speed is immediately apparent. Gatti with a right uppercut. Gatti says, Floyd hasn't felt power like mine. Every time I hit him, I'm going to hurt him. Mayweather says, sure he is. That straight right hand already appears to have done a modicum of damage to Gatti's left eye, which has a red spot around it. Mayweather allowing himself to be taken to the ropes and into the corner.
Come on. Let's back it up.
There's no place in the ring where Floyd isn't comfortable.
What did the referee stop the action for just then?
I have no idea. And Earl Morton is known in the past as a referee who lets people fight. But it's a big event. Maybe everybody's a little nervous. Whipped left hook by Mayweather. Gatti trying to make that jab a factor. He's been a little more reticent to throw in the last minute after getting raked in the first minute. Good left hand by Gatti. Stops Mayweather's right.
And his jab just offset one of Mayweather's combinations there, so it's smart of him to use his jab. But Mayweather's using his too.
Painting as he comes in, trying to set up a right hand. Arturo feels he needs to land something solid early to make the point to Floyd. And Floyd hits Arturo with a left hook on the break, and now there's a knockdown in round one. And Gatti can't believe that.
6, 7, 8. Come on, Gatti. That's fucking bullshit. Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Got to protect yourself at all times. But that's when the referee makes a call that ain't really called. That's why I asked when he came in and stopped it for earlier.
That was not a great first round for referee Earl Morton.
Take you off your game plan, okay? Now listen, keep stepping around to your right, okay? You're staying in front of him a little too long. You're staying low beautiful. When you're moving over, you get under the hook. Start shooting the right hand to his body. Don't try to hit him in the head with it, okay? Don't let that get you off your plan. Don't let it get you off your plan, baby. Don't worry about it. That's only one round, okay? Don't worry about it.
If you cross the head again, you'll go by there. As long as it goes, it's going to get busted up.
All right, here you see Floyd jump in with a hook. Gatti got low. His head was on Gatti's neck. He hit him first while he was down. The referee comes like he's going to come in. He's waiting for the referee to say something about him, hit him while he's down like that, and Floyd hits him with another hook.
I can't blame Mayweather. He took advantage of the opportunity that was presented to him in a professional way.
He's supposed to.
I agree, but I thought the referee could have stepped in.
He should have when the head was on the neck. When the arm was on the neck.
Gatti got nowhere near Mayweather's body in round one. Quick left hooks by Mayweather, forcing Gatti to keep his right hand in.
bad thing about this pace, I think, is that this favors Mayweather.
Mayweather appears willing to take some risks when he gets inside. And again, the hand speed advantage readily apparent in the first 2 rounds. Floyd able to beat Arturo to the punch from distance and able to land 2 or 3 to Arturo's 1 when they get in close. 3 punches there. Gatti seems off stride. Roy doesn't seem sure of what he wants to do.
No, he's not sure because his speed. He's used to guys being able to hit when he throws these big punches, but Floyd is not there. Floyd's defense is exceptional, and people didn't understand that.
There's a body shot. Left hook to the body. First time that Gatti's had a chance to throw to the ribcage. Left hook grazed Gatti's chin, and another big left hook catches him slightly. Right hand is solid. Combinations by Mayweather. Too much speed. Maybe too much power, too.
Entirely too much speed. And if Gatti lets him sit outside and box at this pace all night, he'll peck him to death like this all night.
Gatti's going to have to sell out to get inside. There's no way he can win the fight fighting at range like this.
No way possible.
Walk it out.
Swelling under both of Gatti's eyes.
Gatti brought back his old cut man, Joe Souza, after Souza, showing loyalty to the fighter he had first worked for, switched to James Lehi in the last fight. After some initial anger about it, Gatti said, hey, I got to appreciate Joe for his loyalty, and he's done great work for me. He certainly has, and he may need to do great work again tonight.
Hold the glove.
Huge left hook. And the straight right. Arturo hasn't really landed anything big in the first 2 rounds. It's been a landslide for Floyd Mayweather. At this rate, it's hard to imagine Gatti lasting into the late rounds.
Listen to me. You're not doing what we worked on. You're not doing what we worked on. You stand in front of him too long. You're standing too straight up. Come on, baby. Don't get off your plan now. Attacking from an angle. You're standing in front of him, getting hit with right hand leads, baby. Keep the left hand out in front. Stay low. Come on, champ, baby. Come on, baby. You can do this. Okay?
They know what the fuck they're up against. Keep touching him with the jab. You're busting up all right. All you got to do is keep checking his ass with that hook. Hit him with the right hand when you want to. How you feel? All right, bro. Feel good? Good shot.
He see Floyd landing the straight right lead at will, come back with the left hook following it. Ends it with a right to the body, then another right over the top.
Floyd Mayweather loves the spotlight. CompuBox numbers in round 2, Gatti 4 out of 42, Mayweather 27 out of 47. If it was an election, they'd project the winner right now.
In boxing, the hare usually beats the tortoise.
Just walk it right out. Just walk it right out. I said walk it.
Harold Lederman has scored 10-8 in each of the first 2 rounds. That's how big a landslide the second round was in Lederman's view, because there was no knockdown. Still, he scored at 10-8.
I scored it a 10-9 round. Although Mayweather clearly won it, I don't think he inflicted that much damage.
The hand speed is making it very difficult for Gatti to get anything started right now.
Let his hand go. Let his hand go. Hey! Bring it
Well,
up.
he got in a good low blow, and he may need it. Earl Morton asking Gatti to keep him up. Earl Morton's only refereed 5 World Championship fights, and his inexperience may have contributed to the confusion in round 1. Gatti acknowledged to us yesterday that he didn't expect to win the first 4 rounds, but surely he expected it to be more of a fight than this.
Mayweather really is on point tonight. He's very sharp. He's not allowing Gatti to make no mistakes. Every mistake that Gatti makes, just about, he's capitalizing off of it.
And Arturo Gatti's right eye is swelling badly.
Come on, let's go. Box.
Now Morton stops Mayweather and says, you keep him up.
Thank God he landed a pretty good right hand then. Didn't seem to really have no effect on Floyd.
Gatti is very protective with his right hand. Mayweather's been so quick with the left hook. Mayweather sticks a jab. He's landing more or less at will in these first 3 rounds. There's a vicious right hand over the top. And another one just for good measure.
The crowd trying to rouse Gatti, but so far Mayweather has taken the crowd out of the fight.
Most of them apparently stunned by the utter one-sidedness of it so far.
Yeah, Gatti can't beat him at this distance or this pace for sure. Floyd can do this for 3 years.
As you enjoy this classic rebroadcast, we remind you to mark your calendars for these upcoming boxing shows. November 4 on HBO pay-per-view, Carlos Baldomir makes the second defense of his welterweight crown against pound-for-pound king Floyd Mayweather Jr. November 11 on World Championship Boxing, Vladimir Klitschko defends his portion of the heavyweight championship against American Calvin Brock. November 18 on HBO pay-per-view, the rubber match between 130-pound superstars Manny Pacquiao and Eric Morales. And December 2 on World Championship Boxing, Winky Wright looks to stay on course for a rematch with Jermaine Taylor as he faces Ike Quartet. Log on to HBO.com for a complete schedule of upcoming boxing.
How you feel? How you feel? Keep doing that stiff jab on his head. Hard as the head, hard as the body. Show you the hard one to the body. And when you get looking for that, slide that right hook in there on his ass.
Hit him in the head too much. Hey, make him beat that whole thing, buddy. Okay? You got it. Don't worry. Don't worry, baby. Come on. Don't worry, baby. Don't get upset, okay? Let's go out there now. Let's fight like I know you can fight. Let's get the head movement going. Come on, baby, like we did in the gym. Get the upper body movement. Just step around.
Gotta stay in your corner. Go back and stay in your corner, man. Let's go.
Well, you saw the overwhelming CompuBox numbers through round 3. They throw about the same number of punches. One guy lands 20, the other guy lands 70. Harold, how do you have it so far?
Okay, Jim. 3-0, 30-25. Floyd Mayweather. Jim, I gotta tell you something. I gotta talk about that first round. Now listen, boxing has got rules just like any other game. If the referee doesn't yell stop or break, okay, and you stand there looking at the referee, Floyd Mayweather had every right to hit Arturo Gatti and knock him down. Morton did nothing wrong whatsoever. Gatti objected to the fact that Floyd grabbed him behind the head, but if you don't hear the referee yell stop, I mean, Floyd can hit him. 3-0, Mayweather.
Bring it up, bring it up. Okay, I see. Come on now.
So Harold exonerates the referee and doesn't necessarily think he should have stepped in when Mayweather appeared to be holding Gatti's head down. And there's a vote for Earl Morton in round 1. We're well into the fight now, round 4, and Arturo Gatti, to my view, Roy, hasn't landed a single body punch. That's a very bad sign.
And that's what Buddy just told him. You're not going to the body. You're all here hunting, and that's because of his fans in here.
It's getting brutal in there as Mayweather fires at will.
A tattooing got his taken right now. A heavy tattooing. One that he won't be able to respond to like he does in normal fights because Floyd won't be there for him to respond to it.
Get up.
You don't get the sense that any one punch by Mayweather is hurting Gatti yet, but the numbers of them are.
It's just discouraging to him because everything he does, he gets hit 7 times. That left eye starting to close. He can't seem to get away with no punches anymore. It's got to be discouraging, but you got to give him credit for the heart because he's still trying his hardest.
He has tremendous heart. But it's hard to see how he has a clue about landing anything big or effective. And that was what the game plan was supposed to be about, landing big shots.
Come on, baby, you're waiting too long. You're looking for that one punch, Arturo.
Fuck, man.
Come on, take your time, but you got to get out your hands go. You're not letting your hands go, baby. All right, you're aiming too much for the head. Keep stepping around. Keep your upper body moving. You can do it, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, he ain't getting punished anyway, so fuck it. Good work, baby.
Beautiful work.
I told you it was from the beginning.
Here you see Floyd land a straight right hand, left jab, another straight right hand, another left jab, another straight right hand, just did miss, and follow with a hook at the end. He hit Gatti with everything he throws at him anytime he gets ready.
The problem Gatti is having is that at close quarters, Mayweather sees everything coming, and his hands are so fast that Gatti doesn't have a chance to respond.
I don't know when I've seen more one-sided CompuBox numbers. Mayweather 32 out of 60 in that round. Gatti 5 out of 37. Larry, you probably saw a lot of the action between Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta. Was it ever this one-sided?
Well, I don't go quite back that far. I don't remember that. But LaMotta was extremely strong and could come forward through some of Robinson's punches.
There, Gatti gets in a left to the body. His best and most purposeful punch so far.
And after taking all the punches he's taken, for him to come and still be throwing shots like that says a lot about Gatti, son.
Stop.
Well, there's an old phrase about the guts of a burglar.
Come on,
I
now.
doubt there's a burglar
Let's keep it
alive who
clean.
has
All
the
right, come
guts
on.
of Arturo Gatti.
Don't hold his head, Floyd.
You know,
Bring it up a
everybody
little bit.
remembers in history Robinson LaMotta, but, you know, Willie Pep had a great deal of trouble with a fighter who just jumped in on him and gave him all kinds of problems. So sometimes speed can be neutralized, but Gatti hasn't shown that he can do it yet.
Stop.
Sandy Sadler was the fighter I was thinking of, who I believe beat Pep 3 out of 4. But Gatti has been unable to upset Mayweather at all. He's been unable to get in close and rough him up.
Stop. Don't put the forearm in his face, okay? Okay, let's go. Box.
See Floyd taking his time, trying to let a little bit of punishment soak in on Gatti, and he's trying to catch him with a big shot. I hope it hurt him when he's not expecting it.
Relax, get your hands free, good.
Giving Gatti fans a chance to see something what they came to see.
Straight right hand by Mayweather twists Gatti's head around. Crashes another straight right hand right off of the Gatti noggin. Gatti's had a couple moments of competitiveness in this round, but as Roy Jones suggests, Mayweather may simply be allowing him to open up to create opportunities. Big right hand across the top, just missed for Gatti. Right hands by Mayweather land like lasers. And at this rate, the question is, how long will Arturo be able to see Mayweather's punches coming, if in fact he still can?
Not much longer.
You hear me? You're not moving your head. Okay, what's the matter? Talk to me, baby.
I told y'all, he don't get his ass whooped. On HBO. Punish that ass. Punish that ass. Who's the one? He dead now.
Here you see that, like we said earlier, one straight right hand, jab, jab, another straight right hand, another hook. I mean, just 5 or 6 punch combinations at a time. Gotti can't do nothing about it. Totally a mismatch on hand speed. Totally a bad fight for Arturo Gatti, which I said from the get-go. But let's see what happens.
Again, I don't know when I've seen more one-sided punch stat numbers. Gatti has landed 8 out of 47 power punches thrown through the 5th round. Mayweather's landed 81 of 141. So every time Floyd lands power punches in bunches, he is putting greater distance between himself and Arturo Gatti. Mayweather wearing winning gloves, an Asian-made glove which Emmanuel Stewart called pillows on our air. He thinks they'll help protect his brittle hands, which have oft been broken in the past. Gatti's wearing Everlast, the conventional brand. He breaks his right hand virtually every time he fights.
In case you're wondering whether Mayweather will get tired, he sometimes spars 10 or 15-minute rounds with different sparring partners moving in to increase his stamina.
Too much hand speed. Oh, body shot. Body shot hurt Arturo Gatti real bad.
Gatti, yeah.
Body shot froze Arturo.
Buddy McGirt keeps telling Gatti not to worry. I'm wondering if he shouldn't throw in the towel.
Yeah, body shot hurt him real bad then.
This is humiliating. Floyd Mayweather promised exactly this. He promised he would humiliate Arturo Gatti before his fans.
I can't understand who wouldn't see this, though, before it happened.
Much of the crowd is on its feet in awe of the display that Mayweather's putting forth. How in the world can Gatti keep taking it?
We need to stop this because he's done. Reminds me of the Roy Jones-Pascal fight. And, I mean, just one guy totally outplans. Not going to land in the punches because he's not fast enough to put the big punch on Floyd Mayweather.
Very difficult to watch. Gatti landed a little left hook. Mayweather knocked him halfway across the ring with his own vicious left hook. Why would anybody continue?
I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it, Nicole. I'm stopping it, okay? I'm stopping it, baby. I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it, Mike.
One more to take a look at him.
No more, baby. No. Arturo, look at me. Your eyes closed.
Your eyes closed. You're taking too much. It's enough.
Come on.
It's enough.
Come on.
An easy TKO victory.
Virtuoso victory for Floyd Mayweather.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Brilliant performance. Now here's the problem. Who in the world will fight him?
There are some guys that will fight him. Guys with better speed, better footwork, have a better chance at fighting him. When they announced this fight, you know when you first asked me about this fight, I told you if I had got, I would put him nowhere near a ring with Floyd Mayweather. It's the wrong fight for him, but for the fans, for the payday, I guess this is what they fight for, and we have to let it happen.
As we said earlier, it was Gatti who wanted this fight.
not his promoters.
That's all right, baby. Don't worry. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry, baby.
He see Floyd pop shot all night, straight right lead. Straight right lead again, couldn't miss. Straight right lead again, 3 straight rights in a row. Just could not miss the guy. There you see a jab to the body. Overhand right there, Graves. Another left body shot. That's the shot that really hurt him and started all the trouble right there. That left body shot was big. Overhand right over the top. Jab, another right to the body. And it was just a matter of time at this point.
You got nothing to be ashamed of, champ. You understand me? Nothing, baby. Huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna let you get hurt, baby. I love you too much, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer for the particulars on the TKO.
And new WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, still undefeated, Pretty Boy, Floyd